Now you know, like what you're seeing here, it's Bubsy, right? But actually, it's a ROM hack. This is Bubsy 1 Less Bad Edition. Let me explain in a second. I hope it works because you know, it's said to be an improvement over the first game. And it was recommended to me on YouTube, so I'm gonna go over. There's like a documented Google file to explain the list of changes that were made in this version. So basically, this mod was made by a person named Noplo, and they wrote down they changed the game in a way that under their personal criteria makes the game more fair and entertaining. This is also an experiment to see if, after fixing or tweaking some of the most frustrating stuff in this game, there's something in the core game that makes it still worth playing. That's up to you to decide. So the list of changes is as follows. Every 100 yarn balls gives you an extra life. Yarn crates now give you 10 yarn balls instead of 25. Wool-gas-matrons, the big bubble item thing, now gives you 25 yarn balls instead of 50. Fall damage has been removed. Camera distance has been increased when looking up and down. It is now possible to move the camera with the L and R button while sliding down a water slide. Scrolling the camera down while crouching is now faster. Fix a bug that didn't allow Bubsy to crouch immediately after landing on or running. Now you can immediately crouch after these actions if you were to holding down. Following attacks will make you lose yarn balls instead of killing you instantly. Eggs, cheese wheels, tumbleweeds, beaver projectiles, and orange frogs. Rollercoasters don't kill you anymore upon impact. I'll be the judge of that. You can now move underwater in chapters 10, 11, and 12. Holy what? Added a spike floor and a green platform at the end of chapter 12 to prevent a soft lock caused by the newly added water immunity in this area. Adjusted the position of certain enemies near checkpoints to prevent death loops. The position of the last checkpoint in chapter 3 has been adjusted so it's harder to miss when running down the roller coaster tracks at full speed. The sound effect when Bubsy gets pinched or stung has been changed to yoink sound. Alright, let's try it. Play the Bubsy, the Bubsy game. So I'm just gonna play the game as normal, and you guys let me know if there's any changes that you notice here.
What could possibly go wrong?
I'm just gonna play the game like how I always been playing it, you know? Wee, 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 wee. Oh, you know what? Let's go. I want to test out that fall damage. I want to see if that's actually something. Let's see. By the way, I have found out that there's actually a Bubsy fan game that was made. Now, it's not a mainline Bubsy game, so I don't really have to play this one. I was actually gonna play it on Friday, but things got busy. So, I mean, we'll play that one, but it's not like a mainline Bubsy game, you know. It's a fan-made game, and I'll play it just to archive something and to have it down. the name is too long. I don't know the full name of it. It's too long for me to even know what it is and how to pronounce it, but it's basically poking fun at Bubsy 3D. Like I literally want to play all the Bubsy games. I want to finish them all, and I think we're like, honestly, I think we're done with Bubsy, to be honest. Alright, so you do get 10. So instead of getting 25, you get 10. It's changed. I wonder if the, oh shit. Yeah, I know I'm playing Rusty as before. Haha, yeah. Thank God, I appreciate that.
More like a bridge.
Yeah, honestly, they wanted Bubsy to be the next Sonic game, which I don't mind. I just feel like Sonic has not been playing, like, people have not been playing Sonic games lately compared to, like, you know, other characters. Like, you know, there's the love for Zelda, there's the love for Mario, Castlevanias, but Sonic games, I don't know, like, yeah, there's the new Crossworld racing game that they came out with. Oh my God, you don't die! Eggs don't kill you! Oh my, dude, that is cool. I'm so happy. The eggs, they don't kill you here. They don't kill you. They just hurt you or take away some of your yarn balls. Oh, what a happy occasion. What a happy day today is. Because, you know, I was always mad about that. Like, they wasted so much of the eggs. You know, they're throwing all the eggs at you. Like, you could just eat those eggs instead of throwing it at Bubsy, right? Wow, I'm so happy that you don't die from that. That's crazy, dude. That's awesome. Should we play the whole game? I mean, we could. Beep, 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 beep. Oh!
Hey, whatever blows your hair back.
Fair conditioning. Oh my god. Come on. That's not a joke. That's not a joke. Alright, so wait. Let me look what else you could take damage with. So yeah, eggs don't kill you. Cheese wheels don't kill you. Tumbleweeds. That's in the Western world. So cheese wheels. Okay, so this level has cheese wheels. Let's test it out. So the hot dogs, you know, they hurt you. Don't get hit by the hot dogs. They be hurting. Why they squirting mustard at you? Don't get squirt by the mustard. Yeah, not getting hurt by the... You know what? Hold on. I want to test it out. Cheese wheels. There it is. Oh my god, that is not supposed to... Like, you're not supposed to survive that. Wait, I want to see the fall damage, too. Oh my god, you're supposed to take fall damage there. You don't take fall damage there. That's so awesome. So like, in this game, not everything kills you, which is great. I think they made the finer choice of like the finer choices of like what to choose not to kill you in this mod. I think not getting killed by the eggs and the cheese wheels are great. But obviously, when you touch enemies, you still die in one hit, though. But that's okay. I mean, if everything didn't kill you in this game, then it would be just fairly too easy. We don't want that. We want a challenge. We want the challenge.
Hey, I thought I saw Elvis back there.
Okay, so I wonder if colliding into the roller coaster would actually kill you too. No, it doesn't say anything about like the roller coaster, so I'm gonna just keep my distance from it. Wah! I mean, there is another one-up I can get. Yeah. Make that clear. Whoop. But yeah, I definitely want to check out the fall damage if we don't die with the fall damage. But probably, like, if you were to speedrun this game, you probably can't play this version of it because you're supposed to speedrun the original Bubsy game, not this. This makes it way much easier to get, like, to speedrun the game. You practically would have an advantage. Fly like an eagle. No! Watch out for those woolies! The woolies are the bad people. Alright, this part, I remember having, no, not here, not in this room, but here, I think we're about to enter this room. I had a lot of difficulty with the eggs.
Shouldn't that be fearless?
Oh, I think I touched the, oh. What? I thought the eggs were off limits. Try one more time. Let's see. Maybe I wasn't doing something right there. Yeah, the eggs are fine. Okay, so it's not the eggs. I think I just touched that other enemy. The other enemy that was right next to me, so. One day I want to do a Bubsy 2 Deathless run, but I would have to do a lot of practice with that game. The good thing about that game is that you don't die in one hit, but I think it's just like a more cryptic game compared to Bubsy 1. Like, Bubsy 2 is just way more cryptic. This is more straightforward, you know?
Well, it worked for Clint.
Alright, so let's see here in the Western world, the Wild Wild West. So, tumbleweeds. You don't get hurt by the tumbleweeds at all. I mean, already this game does feel more enjoyable. You still have to be avoiding getting hit, dying in one hit. So essentially, this game sucks a little bit less according to the coder, whoever made this mod. Oh, I missed that. I don't know. I like this game. I can understand why people won't like this. Like I know why people don't like Bubsy games in general, but I always say like the first one, just give it a shot because there was a lot of effort put into the first game. But you know, I wouldn't really recommend any of the other games, to be honest. Especially Bubsy for the Atari Jaguar. That is a donkey pile of poopy. Okay. Into the canyon we go. Alright. Patience, patience, patience. Go! Oof, that was really close. This checkpoint was moved. I know you can have like a soft lock here, so they moved it a bit. I noticed that right away. I've had the soft lock happen to me before, so it is a good change of pace. Oh wait, that was a tumbleweed. Oh, we killed it. Alright, the next one that I know where it's coming, I'll definitely take a look and see if we actually die from it.
Go ahead, make my day.
But if I ever was to come back into speedrunning, if I was to do speedrunning again, I'm not gonna try and go for like the top scores anymore. That's so frustrating for me. You know, you'll never be satisfied because there's always gonna be someone that's like really good at the game, you know?
Go ahead, make my day.
But it'd be cool to like speedrun a game that you could beat faster than normal. And just showcase that off on stream. I think maybe I do have a couple of games like that that I've played over the past couple of weeks and months. We'll see. I don't know. I think this may have been like the first Bubsy mod I've ever seen someone make. I don't know if there's other mods for this game out there, but this was the one because it was like a YouTube video and it was recommended to me. And it says Bubsy the Less Bad Edition, which I guess that's a funny way to advertise, you know, a 30 plus year old game. Like, hey, look. We know that this game has some issues. We still like the game, so we've improved upon it. Which is hilarious to think about. Cheese wheel. I want to check out the cheese wheel again. Nope. You don't die from that. That is awesome. Oh, and I think every 100 yarn balls that you collect, you get an extra life. So we're close to getting another life right now. You don't get an extra life in the original game by collecting yarn balls at all. So let's check it out. I want to see if it happens here. Oh, damn, they reset the thing. Fuck. So I went from like 95 to 2. Now I'm at 4. Alright. You know what? Let's try again. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Boo 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 boo. Na, 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 na. Oh god. Shark. There's a shark on the train. There's a freaking shark on these mother freaking trains. Get them sharks off the trains. Don't get them on the trains, man. Ladies and gentlemen. I'm trying to travel. We got cargo. We got all this stuff happening. You got sharks on the goddamn trains. We don't want this. All in favor of sharks getting off the trains, say aye. Aye. Alright, I'm at 74 now. Come on, get that. Ah, I can't get the other one. Alright, 85. I need 15 more for an extra life. I'm sure it did not even have a proper ticket. Yeah, it's coming on, like, without no boarding pass? No way. That is not fair for the other customers, you know? Alright, so 97, 98, 99. Just don't die. We have one more egg to get. Not yarn ball. I meant to say yarn ball. 17! Oh my god, we get an extra life. That's awesome. That is awesome. You get extra lives for collecting yarn balls. They should have done that in the original game. Like, why didn't they do that? Alright, so we're waiting on, what do you call it? This. You don't die from that. Oh my god. That is awesome. I mean, those tumbleweeds actually kill you in the actual game, but here you just lose a couple yarn balls. Dude, I am like... I'm amazed. I'm super amazed right now. So like essentially what this mod does is they just take away a couple things that is super unnecessary to die from, which is fine by me, you know. You still die in one hit, but there's certain things that they took away that you don't have to die anymore. Like the cactus, you still die in one hit, but I'm pretty sure there's other things that you would die in one hit, like the rocks and whatnot. Yeah. Oh. Getting rusty now. I do remember, like, on my deathless runs of this game, which, by the way, I don't know how I did that. If you ask me to do it again, I don't even know if I could. But in my deathless runs of these games, of this game, usually around here is when I would mess up a lot, because this is not an easy level. Pew, pew, pew. And yeah, the crates give you a different amount of yarn balls. I hate this boss so much. You know, honestly, if there was going to be another revision with this mod here, just include another revision here where after you defeat that flying saucer for this boss, that you don't have to destroy the minions alongside as well. Like, just let the boss fight end right there. But okay. Yeah, thank you for the GGs. I appreciate that, dude. Alright, so this is another thing that we don't die from. Yeah, the beavers... What the fuck is he even throwing? A walnut? So you die in one hit in the original game there. By taking that. And... I'm hoping this is a new addition here, but... If this is actually gonna work, but I think you can go in the water. Oh my... Oh my god! You can actually go in the water. Oh freaking... What the... This is bongo. This is nuts. And I just had an egg thrown at me right there. I'm pretty sure you can't go on the spikes. Could you? No, you can't. That's fine. Honestly, just going in the water is actually kind of a big deal. The fact that, you know, I'm gonna go for a little swim. Yeah, honestly, I don't even want to go into the doors. What? All right, this is the definitive version now to play. This is the version you play whenever you play Bubsy, you play this game. This is the definitive edition. That would have killed me in the original. That would have killed me. Hi, I feel so alive for the very first time, and I think I can fly. I feel so alive. I feel so alive for the very first time. I can't deny you.
Next time, I get a stunt cat.
Rock around the croc. Rocking around the freaking croc. Rocking around. See old croc. Nice croc you got. I think honestly that's all the changes. You know, you can go underwater. You don't die by anything else. That's like typical items. Projectile. Like cheese wheels and eggs. Small minor changes here and there. It just... See, I would have died there. But yeah, touching an enemy still kills you.
Next time, I get a stunt cat.
Go in the water. I can't believe this shit. Okay, you can still die by the fish, but still.
Next time, I get a stunt cat.
Probably should have got that checkpoint, but okay, let's keep going. Wheel, 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 wheel. Ah! No consequences. No consequences. Yes, I'll take it. Why am I going left? Because I can. I could do it. 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 Oh shit. Oh shit. Wait a minute. Turtle stuck in the motion in the matrix. Turtle Man 85. Don't know where to go, but he's going somewhere eventually. Wheel. Oh shit, no, fuck! The water wasn't there. The water was not there. But I don't think I fucking care, but the water wasn't there. Bubsy didn't really care. Fly. Like a butterfly. Like a butterfly.
Is there a veterinarian in the audience?
Class for law. I mean, I don't have to worry about the water here too, so I could just maybe keep going. Or just go the usual way that I would take in this game. Actually, there's one thing I didn't test yet. The fall damage. Is it true? Can we test it here? I don't know. This is like a scary spot to test it at. Oh, should have went that way.
there a veterinarian in the audience?
I was almost about to die, but I did not die, so I'm still alive. I'm alive, and it feels nice. Ah! Eggs don't kill you. I can keep moving. Alright, boss time. This is the second to last boss? Yeah, I think it is. No, third boss. What is next? Orange frogs don't kill you, which are going to appear in the next world.
That's it. I'm out of here. You can't make me.
Thank you. Yeah, Bubsy 1 has a couple of bangers, to be honest. Like, they really did a good job with Bubsy 1's soundtrack. Thank God I made that. What's taking me about like 20 seconds, if I would have missed that jump, this would have been like a 3-minute level. Or 2-minute level, but still be annoying to go through.
What, and give up show business?
But yeah, Bubsy 2's soundtrack got all weird and kookly. I don't know, I didn't like it all that much. Like, there was a couple of decent tracks, you know, some good composition here or there, but Bubsy, I felt like Bubsy 1, despite people criticizing this game, I felt like it was a love project. You know, like they really want to make a kookly cartoon character and such. Now, you know, because I played a lot, does not mean people need to play the game like I do. I was playing this game a lot because it reminded me of the days when I couldn't beat it when I was a kid, and you know, it was frustrating. The thing is, like, some people say, oh, it's okay, you don't have to beat the game, right? The progress, it was good. But sometimes, just good is not enough. Like, you wanna complete something. And it doesn't have to apply to games, it could be anything, honestly, like. Alright. I think there's another level after this.
Somebody dial 911.
Yeah, this is the second to last stage. And sometimes, like, when I raid out this to like other streamers and they say like, oh yeah, Spirit, he's really good at Bubsy, like he's really good. Um, I really wish they could have seen my first playthrough of this game. You know, it's not that I am good. It's just like I practice and I practice and I practice and I practice. You see, the thing. Sorry if I'm getting like very observant right now, very critical, but the thing about like online presence and social media that people see what's happening now. People see you complete a game in under 2 hours, and then it's like, wow, this guy's really good at it, right? But sometimes they don't see the full picture, like how long it took you to get to this point where you got really good at something. And that's how I feel like social media kind of like has intruded our thought process, been a little bit invasive to control and how we think, how we feel. Like obviously what we see on the forefront is what we believe, but like, yeah, nowadays if I beat a game very quickly, that's what people perceive of me, like, oh, I'm able to beat that game because I'm really good at it. But if you see the other 10 playthroughs that I've done prior, it was a long journey till I got to that point, you know. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, 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 beep. Beep, boop, 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 boop. Nope. Don't. Haha, yes. Should I keep going up? I'm going up. I'm going up. Blow me up. Light me up. Okay, what? Got a what up? Let's go. There's a checkpoint here, so don't miss. Oh, yeah. I was trying to go for the checkpoint. Oh my lord. Yeah, it's definitely a shame. I think the struggle and the journey of development that takes you towards honing your skills is the best part, but now we're getting to the point where fewer and fewer people really want to go through it, and it's a shame. Yeah. I know there's some games that are very tough to get through, and it's fine, honestly. Taking a break from it, or just not going through with the game at all, totally okay. But I'm saying, like, I think I have to teach myself this too as well. Anything that anybody does, the first part of it will always be unpleasant. I'm not just talking about video games, I'm talking about anything. You remember when you first rode your bike? Or, I don't know, what's something people have done? First time you played golf, or the first time you swam? Not a pleasant time. So, obviously, my first time playing Bubsy 1 was not easy, was not pleasant at all. But I kept pushing, and I kept pushing because I wanted to beat it, you know? I had a memory of playing this game, and it wasn't a good memory because I remember sitting at my cousin's place, and he was constantly laughing at how much I was failing at the game, and it wasn't a good time. So I basically got to the point where I got good at the game recently. No! Freak that shit.
Somebody dial 911.
Freak that shit. Freak that shit. Freak that shit. Come on, freak the shit. Freak the shit. Alright, let's get rid of the... Alright, there you go. Thank you. Thanks for the GGs. Yeah, I just want to, you know, if there wasn't these changes for this game, I would not play it. But I wanted to see the changes because it's called Bubsy Less Bad Edition. Less Bad Edition, right? So I was like, how less bad can this be, right? Because anyways, you die in one hit. But the improvements do make a difference. Like, honestly, like this, for example, not dying by the egg. Huge difference. Getting 1-ups every time you collect 100 yarn balls. Major difference. And honestly, people watching Twitch, if you want to play Bubsy, this is the preferred version. Like, because I've seen people on Twitch give up on playing this game, and I get it. It's not easy game to get through. But this makes it a tad easier, It's not pushing it, to the fact where it's holding your hand. It's like, look, it's the same game, but we tweaked it up a bit. We made it better. That still kills you though. Okay, fine. I'll take that. Pew 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 pew. Beep 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 beep. Yeah, thankfully, enemies don't respawn when you defeat them. They don't come back, which is great. That's one thing from the original Bubsy game that I've always, and I think it's always in all the Bubsy games where you get rid of one of the enemies and they don't come back too. I mean, you don't die in the cheese, like the cheese wheels don't kill you. I think the electricity does though. I'm actually gonna test something right now, because you could go into water. Now I know this isn't water, but I want to see if I can go underneath it. You can't. Okay, fine. I just wanted to know.
Are you still playing this?
I want to know. Yeah, absolutely, Cav. I totally agree with what you're saying. It's just kind of been tough on Twitch because I just feel like, it's not no more about like the gaming experience. It's more about like just ripping a game apart. And there has been games that I played where I was like furious with it, right? Now, I hate it because I hate when I'm like that. Because I know someone worked hard on it. Now, I know a jank game to a lot of people means like it was half-ass made. Like how greedy of them to make a game this hard, right? And I get that. Like a hard game is never a good time. I just think a little bit differently. That maybe they made it under pressure. They made it because the company needed something for the holidays. I don't know. Usually the developers have to speak to the higher ups, and even the people that are, like partners of the company, and so most of the time these artists and these game developers and designers, like they have no choice but to rush a game and to make it, even though it's shitty in a shitty state, like they have to make the game come out on the holidays. So I try not to play. I try not to blame game developers. You know, if I hate a game, I hate it. But you know, I try to find one thing about it that is actually pretty decent. And this is the problem. Like on Twitch, it just feels like it's becoming more theatrics and more expressive. There's some things that I noticed that are like a little bit more hateful, you know. And it doesn't have to be about the game, but it just feels like the echo chamber is getting louder on Twitch. And I don't know, it makes me very upset. Sometimes I barely even talk in chats. Obviously, if I'm in your chat, I'm in your chat. I'm talking to you regardless, but I try to be in other people's channels and chats and support them, and it just feels like every positive energy that I'm like trying to project to people and just make a fun vibe to talk with, it feels like it's deflecting right back into my face. And I don't have the time anymore. I don't have the energy anymore to be like spreading all this positive energy of mine for it not to be received, you know? Alright, let's kick this guy's ass. Bubsy 1 completed. Well, this was Bubsy's less ass edition. I mean, what can we call it that? Bubsy's less ass edition. Or, well, no, it's not called that, but it's called Bubsy's less bad edition. A mod made recently to enhance the enjoyment of the game. And no, I'd say like, yeah, it definitely improves the game. Like you notice some improvements, and it makes the game way more manageable to play through. So this was a needed modification of the game. Yeah, I would totally recommend this mod.
What could possibly go
No,
wrong?
no, we're not playing the game. Yeah, I absolutely would recommend this. This was Bubsy in Claws Encounters of the Third Kind, a mod by Noplo. Less bad edition. And it is less bad. Definitely it is. It owns up to the name. And yeah, I would recommend it. I still died a lot, but still.
What could possibly go wrong?
I could have died more. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching my playthrough of this game. Really appreciate it.